can be pregnant, but I'm not gonna give birth.
Luga talonya royal hafa bana.
Books before boys because boys bring babies. The reason why
MJ usingile.
yeah. I'm saying no, it's a no. No.
And I get no MJ.
Yeah, okay. I'm got this something.
Particular tala concept of panangwana gore. Mwana ke mire kulizane ke bala Bible.
Transit story sa Maria.
Just fana papa.
But we just le bya le tsina busy.
Bijou! Auspicious!
When hora on evidence how vele busy country.
Oh guys, now their dads are present.
Yeah, they win.
Oh, there is a present, guys.
Mata.
Oh, I love it.
Twara 120 baby. Wa easy. Late or late.
LAID.
Jo modimo ha o fa mpho eo motsor Rotman asur ke hana kopela o ntshware le yona ke be shapunyana.
I can la bona re fitlhile kae mara.
Okay, ada lumad dato. Aku tahu main refet saya gue.
Exi. Rama Parkshop by circumstance, not by choice. Don, my current situation does not determine my final destination. Welcome to yet another episode of Parkshop Avenue. This is the voice of the youth. Pasuga suge, no man ga show about it cause. Ukelo fa ona for one ga lo tsor go di tarateng hira halang. Otherwise nna ga lebitso ke name J ana ke tsamaile le yone. Ke tla ba fa chance batho ba ke tsamayile le bona ba le botso re mang ke mang hira halang.
Hey you guys, it's your girl Precious and welcome back to another episode of Parkshop Avenue.
Okay, hi guys, welcome to another episode. It's about Kara_Erica.
Yo, what's up, Bafuti, Yamago, Mamaloba Mabani. Welcome to another episode. Episode man 3, ne?
Itu baraya. Yeah.
Welcome.
Ne.
Yeah.
Otherwise, first lady. Station commander sama Parkshop. First lady of the nation. How are you?
Kesabada.
Na. At least tiga jogo mbuzi. Poro wala boroko lagi. Alam nagesha.
Kesabane. Kesabale na kan kau.
Hey Teddy. How are you?
I'm alive.
Every day.
I'm alive and how are you guys?
Yeah.
I'm good.
Purwaga.
Jaga.
Wirala.
I'm good. We're a little bit by. I'm fine. How are you? Bed.
Jolly pula ya rota.
Ini
Blessings.
We were without.
Oiraha.
What's up? How are you?
Chonna mona hato iji baraya.
Yeah.
Iji jo. Hemmelo sa tagane le moya.
Yeah.
Awanan tung betere jo. First time. Now kajoji before especially le na le two before rotsena motabe nya ka jo. Junze ke tsamaya mo ditarateng mo ke scrolla mo di medieng. Ke kera 411 engwe nyana bjana. I don't know if you also know. The University of Free State, the UFS, was doing a study on female menstrual products. And apparently they found out about 16 or more of the products that you use, your pads, your sanitary pads, the tampon and whatnot. Apparently they have harmful chemicals. They interrupt the hormones. No, I tell you, Royal half of Mara. Sorry, but yeah, just wanted to ask if you live and how do you feel about it?
No, it's sad to be honest. Like, because every month, like Raditoka. So if ever they have harmful chemicals, so Rovana Rilling.
I don't have plan.
because it's a ora berekisa di tissue kere motho a beile rolla tissue so.
But isn't it tissue hides for maybe the bacteria?
And I also feel, I wanted to say that I also feel like
does.
that's unhygienic.
yeah, because
Hence, there's even
and a
the
lot of
pads
the
at the end
thing,
of the
more
day.
branding, they say chemical free, whatnot.
Yet
But
they
with the
have.
recent results of the research, yeah, UFS, then
Now also my chat is orar na ba saying about dilo or di kahela no ka machinery ba dirisa mo what's happening.
pero nanga uzama. That's why ke when in passing, obviously, I'm not that informed. They loads of us are you and tell
Yeah.
when we do a one in a little wings, you and I not so I'm frustrated. So how when kids are kibona mi watu wakinya ka ngor ban tata mulele ona
But also, let's be honest. For the past years, re tla re ntse re berekisa di-pads. Ne re sena mathata. Ne?
But
I think the problem has started when batho ba batla kamo because ba di tlhatswa and they reuse them.
Is there such a thing?
but
There is.
apart from those, they say the study shows hore even the brand new ones from the brand tse leng hore la di tsepa ke itse hore brand tsa dilo tsa lena ke
Most of
tse
the brands get
yeah they said
Yeah, but always and all that, yeah.
yeah let's try to
Oh,
so, yeah but yeah so get that thing hore jo
But it's not us that are saying it. It's out
exactly.
there.
I mean,
yeah
and
okay.
it's not allegically.
It
Like
is
it's what
there.
is said. So
Yeah.
The opinions expressed on this show are not of the channel or its partners.
yeah.
Nah, I can't say lo.
No, but
Yeah,
we are
no,
quoting what they're saying.
yeah,
In
ne,
quotation.
paraphrasing. Yeah, but yona ntho ne ke nyaka o le butse yona just to or go to re lena le bone byang taba ya teng and how do you feel about because I think I wanna come kwebulelang hore ne ntse le sena bothata le yona. Maybe some of the things so itse ba re selo so sa sitseng se ka se bola o kry di motswing sitsa ha re na na re kane from o thoma o kane dilo tsele dia I don't know hore the harmful things tse ba reng di teng di
Prior
dira.
to the Free State, Investor Free States thing,
Yeah,
I think there was a point on TikTok. I think I saw it on TikTok
yeah.
where they were like never touch pad and they could see the fungi inside.
Yes, yeah.
We didn't know that and would still use
Until-
them. And I, for one, I think I did it and I still used it after that because and nothing happens really. Like it goes back to that way. If you don't know anything, then you're not gonna get hurt.
As long as sa pe. Maro,
As long as
maro
you
mo di
finish
domo
it.
natin. Mo di domo natin. So po na mo na o pare au na 365 o sharp. Unless
Pampers.
Can't wait to stay
Pampers time.
Re tlo bala di-pampers.
Sai.
It's all hard.
Le tlo
Ah,
ngata.
jo.
Yeah.
Ke stage se sembi yana.
Ah, nna ke sharp. Nga te bona ka para Pampers ya jo. Ai braga.
Yeah.
Ke puta le yona Pampers yo go ya pela e chai.
But
Ke tlo tlhokomela ke mang?
a ke mosadi wa hao tsatsi leo
Nna ke sharp wa basadi. Kale ke le botsa le ka jo ke sa e bolela. Sane.
mara le nna ke shapo ka bashimane no. A re ba botlhe re tsene mo re shapo ba botse. Re shapo ba botse.
Yeah.
But anyway, a re tsene mo topicing guys.
Re tswe re tsenga jo ke re mfo one.
Ka joko tshwaretse teenage pregnancy. And I feel your teenage pregnancy is tsamaya le teenage pregnanting.
Okay.
If it makes sense.
It does make sense.
When it include guys.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Jo le
Because
felo
I
mo
am
tela
with
bana me bas.
I
Jo mo tela bana jo.
I don't know where base fela mo banyaneng.
Yeah.
Yeah.
There's also guys that are teenagers that have kids, you know. So yeah.
Ne.
Ke lo tshwaretse e wa jeko.
Jo. Bro, ke re sa bolele ka tse sensitive ro ira bang because we need to talk about tsona tse tsa uncomfortable ke tsona tshwantseng re di tlhabe re di phunyeditswe ska go me bara. If you don't talk about them ona ntho tlo tshentjang I mean I believe hore o kere go wena na le ngwana go eno your little brother or little sister or one thalwanye you have a cousin who's younger than you still a teenager and if we don't have such topics then one thalwanye and even with us I mean as much as re tswile mo teenagehood but le rena thaka tsa rena we need to educate them or to khawanang le bana motho a tlileng ka ntho gore after 12 is lunch na jala ka le ena me bras ha teng ta teng ha teng but aju aginya ki ka chuko aginya ki ona le bothata mpete ka chuko aginya ki but
Dituhile ka left ka tjho mo ska buntshila le nna.
hai jupila ya a bona ha
No, I'm happy. I'm just
yeah
Yeah.
ne
Yeah.
Anyway,
yeah
with teenage pregnancy, let us go pregnancy like
As a whole.
As a whole. I can say hore batswadi they don't do a lot of sex education because ha ke le ngwana go ba o kwata hore ke bolelle ka le motswadi wa ka ka let's so go condomize also also ne kering topic ya teenage pregnancy is not as expensive as it was from Koma to Mongwan. So ke topic e leng hore go ba important re bolela ka yona at the same time open to discussion about everything and anything.
yeah ne
Yeah.
So how do we get to a point lore re botse batswadi ba re ba bolele le bana ba bona ka this.
aju itse ne ash so before ya go batswadi itse I think gore ake ba imelle ne ake imelle batswadi aju when you are a teenager I believe or go in most cases teenagehood you thoma maybe when you are grade 7 grade 8 or you are in middle school or high school at that age you unfortunately spend most of your time with your teachers nkalwang o tsena go sekolong ka 7 o tswa ka 2 your parents come back ka 6 la itse sala nna di teenager di kella o di ka moreng wa ntlalo
Yeah.
our parents I don't know na akinya go ba fault but they are not aligned with how we live wa ntlalo so who's calling who hola phone somewhere
it's not else.
but yeah Pantalon. So I believe for you they really I think really LO ba go tle go school. But the things still on hore nna personally I feel hore nge ba rutile tsona na go ko natural science or geng ba ruta ka di hormones gore thoma go tsohelwa and what not. Then yeah, go life orientation as much as barut HIV and AIDS and but they do not emphasize taba ya dilonyana tse so
Ke ba
tsa
re
di
boditse re le bya le chicken beans yo. Ngere sa mbia.
Oh wow, precious.
Awa. Sisi. Sale furuhu.
So
Kan meet.
So this is out loud.
Literally.
But yeah,
But yeah.
as I was saying, I mean, Joe, if you look at LO back into that, like, dilo tse long hore, eba lisa P, ba o tshwarele banana ba o bontshe se mojita, faga, wantlhalwanya, because the minute you go natural science, on botsa hore go tsohela, I wanna see hore ke tsohela ho irahala, on rutile ka the reproduction system hore, le hehe le tlhakana le the cell, ho irahala ngwana, but ho sa nruta hore ke prevent that thing, on ruta hore he ho irahala so le so, ho tla ntho e so, and then wantlhalwanya, because I mean, ish, ne. Last episode I dropped last week and I've already been getting the comments and on they feel like but the reason I'm saying this
Cinderella.
but can I let me barasi you?
Yeah.
I mean, I think most of Brastaga, including myself, we started being active in grade 8, grade 9. Pantalohai. So if you look on Jaja,
How old are you then?
yeah,
How old are you then? Can I go to? Yeah.
I'm about, I think I was 14, 15, grade 9.
Yeah, it's around about
Yeah,
the same
14,
time.
15.
Yeah.
Before 16, Joe, before your ID. Pantalohai. So the reason I'm saying this is I know I've been there.
Yeah.
And Joanna Mutulongore, Sele Anna Fatil and Nambuzar Intanga. if you lore, you don't compromise, if you don't do this, otlonna a father at an early age. And the sad part about this, kohore, unfortunately, basadi ke bona ba ba ileng hore they get the long end of the stick at this thing. Because I'm not promoting the long end of the stick.
We suffer the consequences.
So right now, as much that and I'm not promoting or Ochabe, but I'm just saying I feel like this topic, but they need to listen more to it and attentively. It's, if you have a little sister, advice. If you have one and we know this is PG-18, but if we level ka joko ke lona tsa tsela gore o lebelele wena ngwana school o tlwele o berekisa data re lotse snacks do
Also,
if
can
you
I
set
please
le
add
busy
on?
ka ntwele please make sure that you compromise and banyana hona le there's prevention go clinicing. I think it varies from the query. I know hona le
There are
injection
different
ya 2
types of
months and
contraception.
yeah, that's the only one that I know. I don't know if ladies you can educate
Okay,
bana ba
I
bang
wanted to take it from ground roots. Nah. Growing up, nah, my mom would be like, raising a child, it takes a village. I get. So it's a triangle of the child, the parent, and the teacher.
yeah.
They must all have that system. So I think even though Koskolong, they might not express it that much. Obviously, I cannot talk about the curriculum, or we can only cover up until this extent. We can't go beyond that. Also, look on I think I'm sorry to say this. I'm not talking about color or what, but growing up in a black household, it's kind of awkward to even have the birds and the bees conversation. You know, your dad even out it's going down.
Khala ba re betha
I
jo.
for one.
Batswadi ba lena ba sele.
But yes,
So Shiana,
books before boys because boys bring babies. But yeah, it's the things that we'd get like growing up, the transport, or it's not a conversation that we had kamuntu and we like,
Yeah.
yeah, this is what's happening.
comfortable,
Yeah, this is what's happening.
Educate-
But
It's
also,
conversations
I
that we
also
had.
think gore re betha le ke yo skwa tshabile curiosity. Re betha ke le ba go botsa gore
Oh,
ga ka jana o tlo
malekela.
ima. Ra, ya re
aba
go bona
aba sa
ka
re botsa
nnete.
aba sa re botsa
Actually,
gore sa
to come
aba sa re
to-
botsa gore sa jana aba re botsa gore re jane safe o jana re tlo ja yeah no but Hoizi,
Papa, no, didn't say nothing.
no but this is Hoizi as much as what you can say I didn't say nothing bana ba teenage pregnancy ba batla go gae bana ba and also let's not focus on teenage pregnancy also let's focus on your nale youth pregnancy. I mean if you are at your early 20s or after 18 you're still a teenager but you
You
still
feel like a 35.
Yeah.
that's why I said early youth.
Oh,
Yeah, but I think maybe Joe, let's say cut off. I'm not actually determined name, but if Elohore, I feel like if you are still
the
at an
noise.
unstable place whereby you cannot afford to have a child, then Joe.
But are you aware for kids by Rabana to have money so that they can spend it?
But Joe, at least someone knows
How I spend more balloon.
How much is this money?
Five something.
it's 5 something is style like how is
Per
it?
child.
Per child.
Yeah, per child. So imagine we
Child,
have
one
Mana le ka sang re sensitive na hore o ke tsa bana hore o ke tse zaka.
Purwaga. Joe.
That's my child. What are they gonna eat? What are they gonna wear? What are you like? If they
you're-
grow eventually, transport in a school,
Why is
The expensive, mother.
500.
Another thing
Guys.
I'm good you are I'm like guys I'm not please get me right now I get a judge I know already you're there hala there like mistakes but if you know ira one kalwanya then ora re ke dilo tsa tsa bo if e le hore you are 17 years old this is a scenario ne lo ena self unfortunately you coming from a not so well background you still fall within
Oh, yeah, Digalonto, honestly. Sorry.
you still no sawa Bulela mam
Yeah.
you still under 18 you still part of the SASA system lo wena self o sa hola yona 5 something eo
Yeah.
and lo wena wa bona re jo it makes a difference but not that much. Wanjalwanya holo ira ngwana o lebelletse hore ho irahalang, you still a child yourself jo out gitsi and 90%
500 campus we kira guy
wanjalwanya
mele ke 500 and the one la di dry water di ala jetsi di state
formula
yo
emana ke bone mele lo mongana ngaro le kana o feta phege ya 24
ke tsela na happy you look really the day
ola mugima it's for no ola mugima ola wa
guys, sorry, I don't think I'm gonna have a kid anytime soon.
479
Man, guys.
So imagine you're still a child, and I'm basing this from, let's say, early teenagers, because this 30 bana ba thoma ho nna le bana from the ages of 10, if you can actually go to stats essay. One
The economy is going
so
down.
from the age of 10, let's say, until maybe 22, 23, I'd say maybe after 23, maybe if you don't really tertiary, you are done, maybe internship, you feel like at that age, for me, it's acceptable, or at least but
At what age?
maybe after 22, 23, when you're at least done with tertiary, if you lots of how it's a sharp and you're doing maybe a 3-year course or an internship or something, that's in a perfect world.
maybe that's
school also internship graduate so
if you plan also the plan so not everything is set in stone o ka plan or 1 to 3 especially when it comes to bana di like an asirahale or find out where we fertile
maybe that's why I give you to teenage pregnancy because I had my kid at 23. Yeah.
You're old.
No. Teenage pregnancy. Like you feel like I had personal.
Yeah.
Like I felt good with teenage pregnancy because I think it really a lot. Maybe niggas and can go groove and see, you know. But honestly, I'm not even sure that I would want to have another kid.
Why not?
I think that's what most moms say for their first ones. I don't think I would wanna have another one again.
Or one at that age, as much as you may feel if you like I said, if you lots of how it's a by that age, you know what you want. A 17-year-old unfortunately. There's only a few
your frontal lobe has not developed. If you're gonna have
frontal lobe.
Yeah.
Educators too.
Oh, okay.
So
your front part of your brain has not developed. That's the one that's helping you think. So when you're gonna have guys, if you're gonna have unprotected sex, possibilities or chances of you being pregnant
Very high.
95%, and 95% of it you're gonna be pregnant. And when you're pregnant, guys, you can be pregnant today and tomorrow not.
Eh?
It depends of what.
You can be pregnant today.
Tomorrow you cannot.
Tomorrow not.
Okay.
Oh,
this week yes. Next week no.
Because there's a plan B. There's a plan B.
I can be pregnant, but I'm not gonna give birth.
But yeah, I for one, I feel like if Elore you are at that age, if you're still a teenager or if you're still at an age whereby you're still house stable, modimo ha o fa mpho eo mo tsore hotman asur ke hana kopela o ntshware le yona ke be shapunyana o ntshalo ke sa sekame.
I also had the same thing to say if I get not now.
Yeah.
I would say if I become pregnant or if I fall pregnant, I'm gonna keep the baby.
Yeah.
Because I keep what if that's the first and the last? I had that thing there.
Yeah.
But now, nope.
You're not keeping the baby.
I am not. I'm sorry. I am.
Are go lenza di
I'm
age.
broke.
Yeah, that's how old you are. You're broke.
I'm young and broke.
Yeah.
I can't have.
So
At some point, Lina, I can't even maintain myself for something. Like, I need to look
Imagine.
at, I don't really need to have this month. Let me,
yeah.
Ala,
If now I have a baby. No, guys.
No.
Sorry, I'm not aiding any
now it's even
person on this app.
again go le fa di thoughts otherwise, man. I think maybe when you have a plan for how ba le ngwana o ira eng, ne? I had a kid. I won't say original plan, but I think I had a vision of what I would
you had an idea.
yeah, I get an idea what I won't say ngwana wa tura. In terms of okay,
Ngwana hodisiwa ka lerato guys ka tla. So
Oh, yeah.
hodisiwa ka lerato.
But I feel like you're right, ne?
ngwana tu.
You can make a plan.
You can make a
Obviously, it
plan.
won't be dry.
Listen,
But you
why
make a
get
plan.
your ngwana atur? If you're a girl, you can breastfeed until 6 years.
Okay.
You know what
I don't wanna get, I am so
can't do
6
that,
years.
guys.
Wanna get crutch how many years?
Depends on your misa.
Yeah, it depends. It depends.
Misa ka 4, 3, 2.
Okay, let's
I
say
went to Crutch because I have the quage.
osana le dikwe. Okay,
Depends on the situation. Kama jarate.
Yeah.
okay, let's say just okay, wanna thoma tsamaya na le how many years?
Depends.
Yeah.
Average 1 year,
No,
1.5
6.
year.
7 months.
But yeah.
Ka 7 months ngwana wa tsamaya.
Yeah. Wakola, ba mbatsamaya. Yeah.
Okay, let's say on average ngwana o tsamaya ka 1 year. Ne?
Yeah.
Okay.
Or maybe from 1 year then.
Oh, ola te.
Do
Anyway,
Joe, not gonna lead ADHD.
Sorry, excuse you. I have ADHD. I'm doing perfectly fine.
ngwana wa 1 year a re no re wa tsamaya ne or you mean to tell me o re rang o tlo pompa letswele gore a ye alone go crutching a ireng
Yes,
o
you
bona the most unfortunate thing go gore wena you may think that you have it figured out even at this age rena we still have the peer pressure tsa rena ntlhalo ke bona makho be thile skipa sa engeng le nna ka senyaka ngwana lo go crutch lo bona ngwana kiara a ja danono wena mo kiriste mmele ntlhalo ha o bona ngwana makho a ja banana mo kiriste mmele those things are not expensive but if you are still young and osna plan then to udisa ngwana tsokolo and
But I
I
think it
think
goes back to conversations that you have inside the house and Jay.
Yeah.
And I for one was raised to say, yeah, if you don't have something, you don't have.
can I ask you something? Did you understand that between the ages of 1 and 5 years?
5.
Yeah.
If, for example, if Neko Dala ko habo MJ, ne? MJ na scooter.
Kenala sona eh. So,
Anyway,
askis.
And hello, dala tleveris thing.
I can la bon.
Ari.
I can la bon. I think she can mar. MJ.
Sorry.
Yes, which are the same. But I've always known. I might not know at which age did I grab that, but I've always known to say if I don't have anything, I don't have.
Okay, let's
Yeah.
ke rata go botsa a bona ka mokgwa e bolelang ngwana ke motho mongwe until the age a kgonang go bolela that's why ke le botsisitse because nna ke itse like
From coming to besides comparison of other households,
yeah
I'll crawl like a completing MJ. The mother would be like, do you understand? Like it's something that I feel like our parents instill. Okay, some parents,
Yeah.
but some parents do instill that to say, don't.
maybe I'm looking at it from
character.
maybe I'm looking at it from a perspective or this picture that I have in my mind of
Motswadi.
Yeah.
I feel like one of the reasons is now one till this day. Yeah, you don't ask me how. But one of the reasons ay manyana
The reason that someone
MJ usingile.
yeah.
le mo drainage.
le don't try to ajo ka dalna agna motho, but apart from honna le motho ne, the idea that I have in my mind there tsatsi le ke tlo nnang a father ne, I feel like ngwana should have dilo tse leng gore nna ne ke sena tsone wa ntlhaloganya. So if you lore ke tlo tlisa ngwana mo lefatsheng, me personally a ke na flopo le bana ba lena ba ka mokhuba le ba hodisang le irang I'm just saying me personally, if ke tlo tlisa ngwana mo lefatsheng and then ke tlo palla go mo rekela ke yona thinela mmeleke di-pampers, I'm just naming the basics. Ke tlo palla go mo rekela di-outfits or at least lo ka pula ya kana 2 weeks a apare washing in tse ho sana ntula hore tu di aparo di ditshila wa ntlhaloganya. If I cannot, that's the minimum that I wish and think hore nna tsa tsile ke nna le ngwana ke dilo tse leng gore tshwantse be le hore ke na le tsona wa ntlhaloganya. I mean, we grow up ohola from a certain background wa ntlhaloganya, and I think this goes kam go ke boletseng hore lo tse ding when you are at a certain age o dinahana ntlhaloganya. With me ke lebella mo ilong hore ke mo teng right now at my age, I go back to look at where my parents were at my age wa ntlhaloganya. And then fortunately my grandparents are still alive, so I can still wanna ke ba butsa at this age le wirahala wa ntlhaloganya. So what I'm getting is this, from my grandparents to my parents, there's an improvement in terms of like booking in general. And from me compared to my parents, there's improvement. Obviously, yeah, for the things that I've achieved at my age compared to where they were at my age. Obviously, this is just a positive competition.
It's expensive. Na for na baberegisa na ba sa beregisa di-pampers.
Yes, one tala
no mongato ke towel.
Yeah, le so yo happy. Lao go lo ga spele te gona. Yeah.
It's expensive for batswadi ba rena because na ba beregisa mongata na ba sa tshwana reka di-pampers as much.
Like back then, like this thing where it takes a village, ne? Back then, like nabai define na. Times have changed.
Papa na ba sa thabe as much.
Yeah.
That's just my thoughts, ne?
Yeah.
But looking at what you just said, looking at the generation of fathers of our generation, and now, guys, now their dads are present.
Yeah, they've improved.
Oh, daddies are present, guys.
I can tell you describe last episode. How can get a couple of one and go to something?
Guys.
The last
I watched
episode.
it and I did not see that part.
How about I describe very humble. Follow to cute toes. Masa is 35.
35 part. Hey, come on, MJ.
That's just my time. Those
yeah,
this is Oidi Mavani ne. It will back to the topic. Ne go with ne. I sent you a voice note during Niganale. Ish Ogorga Laga na ha. A jar to Lingle, it's fine. Yeah, Daman was Daman. But yeah, that's why you guys.
Mata.
Oh, I love it.
It's not part of the job. It is your job.
It is your job.
Yeah.
It's like, okay, people are gonna say we're clapping hands for fish that they can swim, but honestly, they're showing up real hard. Like, wa panela ngwana ba
o pala le go fa le ka 20 ranta or 50 ranta o reka sephatlo
e bo mo
ba
fa
re o ne go mo fa ngwana
Oidi
ke go la re tlhalosetsana concept ya fana ngwana gore ngwana ke mire ke le one
no a o miri
ke le one
guys, first of oil.
first
First of oil. we are having sex. Again,
Yeah.
we're going back to biology.
Yeah.
Having sex.
Moritile sekolong ka chok.
Uh-huh.
O busy ka ntho ela.
Sex.
O busy ka ntho ela.
You're having sex. You is
Yeah.
again.
Yeah.
Your secret into my body. Whose idea is that?
Ay.
Can I talk pregnant? No.
Can I make you fall pregnant sila? Wena, ausi. Nna ke bala Bible. Ra se itse story sa Maria.
Just one up.
Tell me no ka fall pregnant to you why? According to the Bible. Maria for age okay sha. But okay, but
Ne? Nabona le nane.
but yeah, wait what I'm saying is, I believe or Obana besides forceful penetration
Oh my god.
Yeah.
and any other illegal penetration, whether ke wena o le mokala o le mogana o lo betha ngwana 16 years now le brega such a but apart from those the ones that are not morally fit and legally fit
Where
Yeah.
there was no agreement.
yeah
No consent.
yeah let's just put it that way because kuna lo mongwe dore mar da ke ntere dumellan e jo over 18 ngwana o under 18 ana consent ya selo brega yeah
Like being taken advantage of one kalan.
yeah
Like kung ka di kalahan ito yung mga at that moment to become a or any.
yeah but
And then you can come back where you have a great. Yeah.
That's also another
and
because I feel like
Kabbalah.
we are leading on. Not we as in I'm saying my gender.
Yeah.
We tend to lead them on. You can see that what you're doing, you are luring him in. And when he's in, now you act as if hi, oh
Yeah.
one kalanya. Yeah, but you could say no if you say no.
yeah no means no
Yeah.
Makita.
Oh, sorry.
How na go change
No.
I was saying brag
I've got this something. Many more brothers are in jail for things they did not do.
Ke o emella bashimane ba tlo ka re kiwa.
nani
Nah,
kita
MJ are kau nyaking MJ. Hi, MJ. No. No, so but like that's what I mean. Don't lure them in. They're gonna lure them. They're gonna come. When they come,
They come.
and then we say,
And I didn't know MJ.
I'm saying I wanna get you with those one oh I was saying, apart from those scenarios that we put out there, the communication is one kalohanya and the morals and without those, and we spoke, one kalohanya, naluena, how arguments in Lotaro. It's how we are each accountable the same way.
we are 100%
Lena Esbanyan hence get I wish these conversations were or they had them with us when we were still in high school.
Yeah.
Some of us are to Milo have a day.
Yeah.
Because if you don't condomization sharp. There's morning after it works within 72 hours of you never busy can tweet on there's this injection. There's injection here.
You are educated.
Very educated.
Or when I guess now one not till get you.
Arrest.
Many factors.
This is something. Oh, would
But yes,
But also, I think they need to teach Bashimani in terms of okay, Shab, pull out, but there's that is
this pull out thing, guys.
Yes, it does.
but there's this
Pulling out.
It does.
Does it exist?
It does.
Because I I overthink it. I didn't make research, but I overthink
Wait,
it because I'm like, okay, if you're inside, then you're putting out, then it's outside. Then you didn't want, then you're putting it back in. Doesn't it? Okay.
Joe, I wanna not that one for me.
Mara,
It's complicated.
there's a first thing.
Ke pre-cum.
Yeah,
That's why I get a phone
Ilana
now.
ekono
Yeah.
who imisa.
Joe, hema sola a Jimmy lo ka tswa le one lishiana. Lega ithuba country.
Yeah.
La dila le yona. One
So,
man,
okay,
one
I
soldier.
just realized that I know nothing about.
I think
No,
also
but
the
also we know like close to nothing.
I know nothing.
Guys,
I didn't know about
Dynamic tsa banyana.
But for us, for
Joe, nna baraka nna ke itse important gore furu tshwara 120 baby wa itse e ya da wa ntlhalohanya ore me ska tara tsamaya go khape clinicing every 2 months re ira ka mokholo wa ntlhalohanya
yeah.
wa understand so
Planning.
hmm?
And
yeah
family planning ke mahala go
Ke mahala, Joe, that's why I'm
Like-
emphasizing it.
Then everything automatically leads to you thinking you're free.
Yeah,
So it was one
yeah.
of those to say, yes, I haven't went on my period. Not that I was late.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
I would wait days for my period. My body, I gained. If you could see my pictures now and my pictures
Before.
of December,
Yeah.
complete different person. Do you understand? So now I'm like, my body has changed. What's going on? And I was like, I'm not gonna taste. If I am, I am.
So I'm here, you know.
At that point, Kamuhel, until I went on my period, and I hope it's not cryptic pregnancy, God, I beg.
And
So
you guys were protecting?
No,
Because you can get your periods while pregnant. Like,
that's my biggest fear. That's my
Yeah.
biggest fear. I have never missed a
Case it's
period in my life.
you might go on your period and still be pregnant.
That's my biggest
pregnancy.
fear.
On pregnant to e bone ka tsatsi ka 2 weeks before tshwantse o be le Empire Zoo.
yeah, it happens.
That's my biggest fear because I've never missed a period in my life. Select mobile period on grade 4, I think.
How about what I'll do?
Eh?
Ara zanga nse tiro to mara
I've never missed a period in my life
since grade 4.
since grade 4.
And then,
Every month,
and then
every year.
Mara, already pregnancy scare.
No miss.
Heke Jola. Oh. Yes, all of the pregnancy scares I was dating.
Oh, okay.
Okay?
When was the last time?
Heke Jola.
Oh.
Yes, all of the pregnancy scares I was dating. Okay?
When was the last time?
So
I don't
Do you have to think about it? Kimaka.
No, it ended when my relationship ended.
When was that?
December.
Junebolo lang.
He's asking the last time I got laid.
You got laid.
Yeah. And I
Laid or
said,
late?
Laid. L-A-I-D.
Hello Google later.
Yeah, it was in December when my relationship
But
ended.
yeah, oiti and then engwe happening. I don't know. Maybe ke nna ha. Jo wena. Jo bana ba batho a ke le judge. I'm just this is the conversations tse re nang le tsona go khoneng ke Parkshop Avenue ke lo tse re bolelang ka tsona is my Parkshop ajo ona le 17 or na le 18
Yeah.
you already have a child ne ajo upila ona le nthongwe le ngwe e ke nyaka ne there are dilo tse long hore ke di after effects tsa being pregnant omong you might find the hore you had to drop out o lo nyaka span or khona tlhokomela ngwana or when there's no one who's going to take care of the child tshwantse lo sa kry mmereko you need to stay home o tlhokomele ngwana you can no longer focus ko sekolong wa ntlhalohanya those are the things tse long hore teenagers don't take account of or jo ho ka ba so these are some of the things tse di tlo tlang le dite wa ntlhalohanya
Yeah.
the other thing is jo as banyana I'm sure kam khole nna ke na le type or ke na le the ideal person in my mind even if kale le jola le batho go di magazine e bile le na hai ya le na ha isa tshwenya bya hey le bya jo you get ona le 18 na le 17 you have a goal or maybe at 20 something I want to be married this is the type of guy I want kinyaga lawyer ra kinyaga wa ntlalwanya jo MJ a fihle ke junior partner at one of the biggest law firms mo SA wa ntlalwanya is the exact guy o monyakile ora re nna baby girl ntho ngwe le ngwe ya hao e sharp jo. God forbid o feletse ka matric o khona o push until matric ne ona le ngwana a se ntho e tshwenya. Last episode we spoke about who is a motho sekolong or mo assist when it comes to lots of school.
Yeah.
Do you think hore nna personally ejo hora wena monna hona le ngwana at this age nna ke sena yena wena hora o mfa evidence hore vele o busy ka ntwe ke evidence hona le evidence hore wena o busy ka ntwe.
Yeah, that's the le mo batswading e bya like e tla go toma o ima ba a jambi sore ara jola sharp jola pad.
And now mama kana hana le love bite. If you
Nasanya
come home ka love bite, she'd be like, I know you're dating. Or even if I don't know, I can think about it.
Yeah.
But don't show me little things. Now,
say it visible.
I got love bite. Now you're like,
I can imagine being a parent to ngwana wa ngwana.
Na negiri close.
and I'm the best child I could ever have. I never had two kids.
Negiri close.
No close.
Sabian.
Precious one engineer, wait.
Motho Sabian di hiki.
Motor baby ko belon tala better. Kaya napta tayo biya mo. Ang mo yan. Ifika hay Colgate. Remember hiki kimadi ay.
Oh,
Yeah.
right.
So it's either we are Colgate or we are ice. Ayran.
You people are clever.
Kaya lagi gele.
Yeah. Rera.
Well, I understand. It's just blood. Yeah.
Jo kala ban gara kama adi chila fela ngi fitile kar Colgate kar. Jo kala ban gara kan chila o zimar.
Remember, it's just blood. Yeah. Man. So the minute we are ice.
Hi.
Come flow.
Kaya wala something.
In my next life, when I get a geek, I'm gonna try.
Iya,
No, guys, let's say that biao. Nah, love it's again. Yeah.
She's clever.
Station commander sama Parkshop. Ini hutu hile mos. Iki aku ha.
Madam Precious.
Kau diri ora. Yeah. From today onwards, saya bakal gara gara love bite.
Your fault.
One of two things. Aku beli or aku beli Parkshop Avenue.
Saya boleh no sa tuna i.
Yeah, that's a tuna you.
Understand. So to Owen and going back to Tawin ke bolela Owen ore if ilega muko horror juga kam kore boletseng o prevela like there's evidence to batho ba bantsi the person that you want your parents and on kalwany so ajo ngwana evidence e kana and bana ba lena ba tshwe ba re nya ka nta mosta
There's a
And
lot
nala
of
ba
people
ruma.
ngore.
Nala sa rumang ngwanaga. Tamiran ba na ba?
Makurang ngwana go rumiwa.
Mo lo ngere ngwana ya rumen. Nala sa rumang ngwanaga. Ngwana gibila atsuka jarata.
Atsuka jarata. Eish,
No ngwana
yeah.
gibila go ntlushem. Ba ngwana.
Yeah.
Lena ka kenya ka.
Cause then like I remember Lena nabetsa yo Lena nabetsa
Ba be le depression sa le bana.
Wa
Let them
mfurutana.
kids play.
Yeah, etutlela ngwana wa lo dlala.
Yeah.
Cause nna ke phela ka montlung either way.
So
Like
nya
o
go
ya kae?
phirisa bophelo ba hao.
Mara o ya kae?
O lo dlala. Dlala ba bang.
Traffic.
Lo ka nna ko ntle mo stilong wa nna so ntsa thala.
Aba ile ke.
Like nna ka line ka ona bana.
Eh, ko dlala
Line
le
latela.
PlayStation.
Guys bana ba utswiwa no like
PlayStation.
and it's like baba yeah you understand company like
Ba joy ti brega ne. A junto ya no nga kuka ngare rate contradict. Robo tsa hore o sa nna le ngwana mara robo tsa hore o mo duela lo jala mara e se.
Hello, what's Precious? Se
And rona na swara sa i.
Eh.
Una liena already.
Yeah.
Buena.
cause I remember like it's sebaka lo botsa mama gore ke imile oh the fear
I think that is also second of my biggest fear.
Rosie, now that you're
that's why nigga botsa girl I felt to gargi teenage pregnancy because the fear
yeah.
thing
We've spoke about hore let's try to avoid teenage pregnancy and having a child when you're not stable. Excuse. What's the conversation between you and your parents when you're already pregnant? Like, to walk me through it. Like, cause I've never had to get over the meet him or give me seat. He's the one who's always asking, "Amon, tadilo sense ngoto tombo taginya go tlo tsa ga batho ba mo dating at least ngone before cause ra tlo fitha ba fotlele le hore ke ntho le hore ngompuditse ka watela dadu ka weekend ba fitha be le hore antlalwane." So being hore wena tsela you've been there you've had this conversation. Like, how does the conversation go? Oh, Mama's help.
Nama magagi muditse in a very weird way.
Yeah.
Because I knew where I'm pregnant, but I kept quiet. Ne? Because I always had this okay, like I was in a very relationship in it was right? But when I got pregnant, I think you would take the guy first. It's like, you changing. I'm like, hi, you wanna?
You already knew.
He knew what he did.
Yeah, I'm like,
Ajwena bare oitse jo. Bare agitse. Bare jo le mojita tatsilo ile ngwana wa dikutla right?
yeah.
My dad
And
once told
apparently
me
you
that.
glow. Apparently you glow.
I told your mom or Braga. Expect.
Okay.
Yeah, and
I don't think my dad knew that one.
That's a different.
Yeah, and then the guy was like, when was the last time? How hopola? When was the last time you had your periods? And Nege hopola was 2 months back.
No, so I didn't honey or anything.
Cause why? You know, the festive. I'm drinking every day, and now when I'm on my period, the periods are getting. So I was drinking every day consistently. What I had.
As kids, lele na banyana teenagers, if ever you see a clip of this episode or level this episode, jo as part of tsela tsa go khona go te trigger jo shikala ke jona some tsori ke ditse
Flow.
great flow dying this high.
Yeah,
I'm on flow.
Flow app.
Yeah, on
Yeah, the flow app.
because
I feel like that's the most like it predicts your
that
things
2
very
months
well.
or sa
Flow
on
is spot
Kalwan.
on.
So at least if you have something, because there are thora level, I mean Luena
because I knew why you when
Just bounce, hey?
Damn.
I like
Oh, God.
She come out telling ignorant thing. Ask is in but. Bo.
like
He loved you, man. That is
I
crazy.
remember now.
you want thing.
I once had a guy that had my flow app.
For her?
And he would get notifications like, and then he would know how to edit.
Obsessive.
It's the biggest flow. It's the biggest. Yeah, that relationship. That's the roughest relationship I've ever had.
How to flow you update
Let's
like
go to hell.
when was the last time you know busy on Twitter? When was the last
Actually,
time?
you log in.
Yeah, I'm saying more. Hey, get your flow ya how? Or you for almost for uchide also.
He knew everything.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Check on to or
He knew everything.
actually turn to fellow update.
Yeah.
Like you get how
Yeah, it says, did you have sex? Yes, I had sex. Was it protected? No.
No.
Yeah.
it does.
And to
But
him,
flow-
I think
flow-
when
flow
you're
giving
writing
you.
that,
Yeah.
when you're filling that in, you drink water, what, you're writing. To him, he gets it as I'm sleepy.
Oh
As in,
yeah.
like
It's
the
summarized
date,
everything.
the time, she logged in, she said, had sex, unprotected, what.
Yeah.
She feels like this. To him, it comes full package.
Hana le bosto kanyana is loud to the flow app media.
But answering
You
your
must have it,
question,
guys. It's
Yeah.
cute.
Yeah, it's cute.
answering MJ's question, like now I knew, and then kadizimala, ne? And then I always said this prayer. That if you want to walk, say
Here's how to know.
Oh yeah.
As in, like, if the baby's meant to be kept.
Yeah, if the baby is meant to be kept.
Yeah.
Pagila gile
I always said this prayer that if you want to walk, say sirang ne from
Let it
low,
not affect.
like and I'm not gonna lose this child. If I say what, then I know also auto faith and I know also hore. Like moya hore kwaga. It also came with, then I know that this relationship I need to go out of.
But you already knew it wasn't good for you at that point.
Yeah. Thing is,
Not like a
attachment,
confirmation.
you know, yeah.
Oitse jo askisi kaloro tsena molomo. Wa bona bolela ka maybe being in a relationship elong hore wa itse nako ngwe jo tsona di relationship tse di are khatla until you have to think about a third person. Ona hanela o tla ka mkhwe bolelang.
Yes.
He bona ile bona ba le thule ba ga bethana ka dipitsa a ke promote GBV.
Yeah,
For bona ya ba berekela wa ntlhalwanya. Ke toxic what like ke Motho e leng a mpolai.
Oh, sorry.
So come on, if you don't come for la express and la to la na litu hai be ya re litu but how come on na lengwana
tabela tsantse change
yeah but
I always said that prayer every day, and I went on hore ke botsa mama okay let me jump ne
yeah
ke fitlhe mo loreng ke boditse mama ka yang. There was a time where I went out with my friends, like bamba ka nele nya rishem nele esantsane develop anyana. I went out with my friends. They knew that I was pregnant, but motho ha o khona mo stop ha nya kwera something sa loreng o nya go sirane. I'm not promoting it, guys. It's wrong, very wrong nthe ko e bolelang bo. But I went out with my friends re lo groove.
yeah
Okay, karo wetine ka tsoke no di juice, no I'm pregnant ke no di juice.
yeah
Areka 6 year juice ka no juice. Tshemtsa kana ba rekile 24 ya estropes ke tlole bjala. I drank
Plus istropase. I'm sorry, baby. You're gonna have to survive this.
when I got home.
which one no
No, Akiri, she said istropase, and I said, I'm sorry, I'd also never leave istropase. And I said, sorry, babe, you have to survive. The day I become pregnant, I'm not.
Probably. So gile ka re ke bo hae the next day ne ke palla ko ja. He ke ja ka tlhatsa, he ke nwa metsi ka tlhatsa, ke nwa juice ka tlhatsa, like everything wouldn't sit. So that's when I said to my mom, I'm like, I fucked up, and then this is it's happening.
ro mama zalen nasa yitsi ya
Nasa bononyana.
Obo ne ka 3 months actually.
so moditse ka how many months
5.
yo close the second trimester
Ejo
Yeah.
happy you have
The end of second
Mara,
trimester.
No, it's the first.
Basically,
It's the beginning of second trimester. Yeah,
it's the beginning
yeah, because
close to the end angere yama
close to an end. Yeah,
angere ke
Trimester is
6 months
trimester ke how many
ke 3 months
So if she's saying
it was close to the
last
end yama felo
The
angere the
end
second
of
one
the
e fela
first.
ka 6 months
Oh, the fifth.
Othoma the last one yeah
yeah.
okay
So mama got knew.
At that point, Askis, it was beyond termination because termination happens within first 3 months.
No.
12 weeks,
No,
isn't it?
no, you can terminate up to 6 months. I'm not promoting it. You can
Okay.
terminate after.
Our we are here to
that is fact
I mean, what's one maybe
Yeah.
a cryptic pregnancy
I did
if you don't
not
know
know.
but
You
you,
can.
are not beyond 6 months. Then you.
Yeah, you can terminate up to 6 months. Mara,
Yeah.
very dangerous.
Oh, the safe one get 12
it
weeks,
poses
which is 3
the
months.
health risk
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah,
I
the
did not know
safer
that.
one is from
Come
1 to
again.
3,
you're learning
but
Yeah.
you can do it up to 6.
Okay.
Ne? So that's how I told my mom. Mama was like, I knew because the leleng o jail and then what has and then you like jile thata and also my dijo ne di sa tse. She's like, I'm like, oh okay, but ungwa there for like a day. When she came back, she's like, you know what?
what is the plan
Utlile, you know, I'm going to be with
That's
you
such a nice name. Think
until
about it. Okay.
Utlile, I'm going to be with you until you're done. I know what type of relationship in a so yeah.
least-
So
It was a support.
your mom knew about the relationship that you were in.
Yes, I was with this person for 4.5 years.
Okay, at least you see, I'm not promoting anything, but at
guys,
least I wanna
I would lose
at the
my
age that
mind.
you had your first kid, man.
Yeah.
You were at an age along where your parents can know or your parent can know that I'm in a relationship. Hence, is more are avoiding was supposed to join mega 16 years or
Yeah.
Sorry.
you can.
I'm so sorry.
There's no
Me and
need
my mom knew my first crush in primary. I think I was in
Mara,
grade
normal.
6.
Because
My mom knew everything, like
Yeah.
everything. If neko wana MJ ka chokotropon really too, neko. She knew. My dad knows nothing. He's never known or kajola. As an kampon, live podcast I say one because that's her phone. My dad knows nothing.
So with that, Juliana, relationship is all
My
now.
mom was
Yeah.
taught.
As old as I am, ne, kona aona ngwanya never meeting, azanga ba bona
Mama,
bano utlwa fela ka
So azango ba le mokoko le ngore o se la motlisa go ena ra mama mo.
Bomang. King when
I'll see.
mang.
Ijou. I was precious.
What happened?
I can't remember.
Yeah.
Lemo. I heard with my ears.
MJ was saying,
So I
was like,
Mama, it's me. I'm the girl. Hey.
Rairata.
No, babe.
Yeah, Panchalon. So how do you get Joe? So the parents out there, Joe, if you don't know, you get to see this. Your relationship in Leon, I mean, I'm calling your mom about the relationship. Mama, how you had or you have a relationship in Yeah. I didn't wanna. Yeah. Panchalon. So with that, with that relationship, I mean, to as I'm going to relationship is a Levana Barena or never to the Barena,
but my mom was too.
Let's take it for me. My parents are strict. Motoling
that is strict parent the reason it's what MJ. Strict parents.
Oh no!
You are raising crooks.
Let me finish. I'm saying my parents are strict, but my dad, when I reached a certain age, I think when I was 16, 17, but I never had that thing out of street.
It's just basic respect.
Yeah.
Yes.
So what I'm saying, even me Emily
Joe, like it's only Mushimana Anyakang Yoke, but personally,
yeah.
It's only Mushimana Lorna, Talohan or Ogas Pakimoki over Mania.
No, that's basic. This Joe.
That's respect.
Yeah.
I feel like more eune.
Yeah.
Yes, our company about.
But
I'm not bad. Our company about. It also depends on the relationship. For example, Kijola, like I said, Kijola Mickey Mouse, na?
How Jolene? Mickey Mouse.
So Mickey. No. Child, Kijola Mickey Mouse again. So go high. The way I grew up with my mother only. I lived with my mom only. My dad was never with us, so it's just me and my mom. So in the relationship that we had, I was able to say, "Yo, Mama, Mickey bought a car." Or Mama, Kijali Mickey has a car. Mickey says he wants to come see me. That's how.
So skamaka.
No, my mom would be like, "Oh, Ibile, if you guys don't mind." My mom is a cop, so she always had that instinct,
So
it's not safe. Yeah, she'd be like, I understand if Mickey, no, that one, no. But if that's why I'm saying the dynamics of your household as well, to say.
Yes.
But, okay.
Now I was in a relationship for 4.5 years. Like baby daddy aga automilo ema ko gating is not come balong one or heba twadi bas thing ko charati kemo nan topang ko gating.
Yeah, and then also with that one thing that I said on the last episode I said at this age when you're still part of the youth also the chance and the opportunity or explore you cannot
I'm very disappointed that I'm not pregnant by now. My they're disappointed that my boys came to see me. I think it was around 4 or 5 cars on a random day. I guess sure.
As an again, 325
Responsibly.
Yeah, don't do it. Just do it.
There's your boys.
Yeah, they're my boys.
There's friends and there's
friendship. I'm talking kajogota mako kawasa nota na kawasa nota fla ku mra
mako 10 MJ wa lenda ka 12 crossing then
yeah, but
no, I'm speaking in terms
relationships.
I see that's one of the reasons why I feel like I'm not ready to introduce anyone again. Because as much as I've been in good relationships, I just feel more a milestone along I feel alright. Maybe I don't know, for example, 1.5 years.
Yeah.
Then I can see Achu.
Nna ke fihlile fa ya se
No, I the tips. Yeah, the tips. Not
The
sure
longest
when
relationship I
Nne ke tla le
had
tips.
was a year, and then Hereford to a year catch up. I think it was on a Friday.
Yeah.
Sunday it was charged.
What happened? Ish, man,
I wrap up
I never had a long
Ajo.
relationship.
my recent
It's really
Ramon
not
Guy.
closer.
Eh?
Okay, let's wrap up. What do you have to say, Ka, this whole thing?
the whole topic, yeah.
Yeah, teenage pregnancy and teenage impregnating.
I think really the insight it's a buyer from the perspective it's are now totally different. So
Yeah.
it was a very good talk, and I think in conclusion or a summarize and sex education is important. Whether you talk to it about to your parents or beyond, just be safe and then you just but plan for shit.
Yeah,
Don't just
do it.
So yeah, I think
Just do it.
Yeah.
yeah.
Yeah. Kiara, what do you have to say?
Kiara _ Erika _
Kim to MJ.
yeah.
Kadlala.
Kimi.
What I've got to say is one, do not succumb to peer pressure. If if you want to do it knowing the consequences, because they are queens, and the consequences is a person.
Yeah.
Yo, guys. So I beg, if you're gonna do it, like it's also the people that you choose to do it with. At least hey, le pause or hey, we to papa tengo teng. Ke phoso bara papa teng. Guys, why doesn't this ras? But I'm being for real, guys.
Yeah.
Like have it with people that are responsible.
Yeah.
Because responsible people will have your back regardless of
They'll
yes,
be
hey babe, ke
responsible
flop or
dads.
tutti flop,
Yeah.
mara. We've got this, do you understand?
Yeah.
So
Okay.
you can do it.
Just do it.
Just responsible.
Yeah, like guys. But for me, I'll say, king prevention ilana in all the consequences that thing, ne? Like they're very high. But I think as Mwanyana, you can test them all until you find the right one.
Hey, but those things harm your health.
They do.
That's why I'm scared to
They
to
do,
take
yes,
any
they do.
contraceptives. I am terrified.
But for your safety, I mean,
can I ask? Ne? What's better? You having to deal with, I mean, obviously, they tell you, alternately, for us, the condom and prevention and what, this is the percentage of safety, and these are the risks.
yeah.
When you compare the risk versus reward, ne? Joe,
I'd rather risk.
you're on risk
Rather get
using
pregnant.
the protection thing is or
Yeah, I'd rather no risk the contraceptives.
or risk
Yeah.
because with that one you
Okay,
now
now
I am of my age.
what would you think
contraceptive.
what way
Now murata kang. No, never.
But anyway, guys, Kobela Lane Clinic in Lo prevent them.
Valid.
There's free condoms. Osarwana condom there's lubricant. Literally, there's lubricant for that.
Pull the fuck out.
No. I look up
Hasagini amang limang, my boys. Ish.
But Yeah, that's what.
But a big dancer knows when to leave the dance floor.
Yeah.
Let's
But again,
minimize-
a winner knows when to stop.
Yeah.
And then also, guys, if you know for impregnated ngwana batho motse, she has the right to choose whether or not she has to keep that. Now, ngwana batho pregnant.
Mara
then
also
it's
the
late.
decision e o hantjine.
You're selfish.
Rena re ba le 30%, 70 ke ya lena. Most
I wanna.
Le tima yalo, it's kind of when we the morning after it. Akainwa, fuck off.
I don't really look at it was just for 5 minutes if I
Yeah.
Lebanyana, guys, let's try to be fair to the guys. Kalkube.
What? What?
Banyana, let's try to be fair to the chance.
In terms of what?
If you wanna keep the baby and get it,
Bolela, eba vocal.
that thing, yeah, my body, my
Yeah.
my body,
My
my
choice.
yeah. Then I do understand that but if Lord, I tell you that this was a mistake, let's do this. I am not ready. I cannot.
It's
Yeah, I'm getting to it.
Mara if we nyaka,
Mar also ne ho ke cases tse nyane mo le gore a se mauti ba ba nyakang hantši. It's not a bad thing, ne?
Yeah, that's what I'm trying to emphasize. We are let's just
Choka ruto mo kopela.
man obani ka tlhalwanya ne
Yeah.
eju ka tlhalwanya re right so I'm not ready to have a child.
Okay.
One tlhalwanya.
Yeah.
If when you feel like you want to keep the child ka usane kopela sa ngisa maintenance I'm not ready as much as when how feel already o nyaka 2.5 year termination or nyaka child the morning after. Can we as the guys also have the chance and the opportunity to have a say in whether
That decision
to
nyana. To be part
one
of that
tlhalwanya
decision.
because I think when we now really busy until it was the two of us so
Mara bana wena ha le confused kana gore ba reka bang 1 minute of nyaka 1 minute of nyaka. It's a
yeah,
decision.
you see,
But about MJ hele jana le tlima guys. O ka se re jana and then we expect or go tswa love candy. Go tla tswa ngwana. Now you having a conversation. Can't you man, eshwe na. Condomize if you don't want to pay condomize.
MJ wrap up.
Now you're taking it raw and then you're gonna tell me to not keep the baby. I bo.
viral. So when why do you have the chance or the choice and the chance or I don't want to keep the baby?
It's a conversation as you as a couple. Like I'm only more practice.
Habaya.
Eju, why is it viral?
Sancho who keep like Maltia Sibabanji.
Why heli rini sele sa rebotse
No,
within 72 hours la re
because we
Ona le gore na ba ba keep bandi 120 ka re khona le go ka re option and then yeah re na le kopela sa re crucify ya mbona ba ba sa le botse but rena ba ba ile gore we give you the chance and the choice or 120 a shi e ya kwa o lo reka tabate le go decide lo se dire mbotso ra ke ya go e reka wena o feel bjang
Nara also why was shimane le roma re na go di reka ele le na.
because lo tsele ba
Jane re di chure
but there's that form that you feel in when you buy that thing go with the blood pressure okay le na reka go guy it's for my day
yes
that's why as guys you can buy
yes
never heard of that before. Like,
that's why boys can't go there and buy it. They say I would come with the girl so the girl can yes
Formal.
Unless
come haram more.
unless o reka go fa masele tsa rena tse braster na ba reka di steel pane go tsona then a kwa ntong le
Mara,
go
this
reka
family
I've never been in
white
the shop.
it's a pink and white form.
yeah that's what I'm saying because that's no
It's information.
it's
When love
information
is, your period.
because let
When
then
you're expecting it.
So they're not the behind the counter stuff.
Yes. White class buy me line next customer.
on so
okay.
You didn't know.
No, I don't.
so yeah so
Thing is na go gidi reka nga ona le tsotsa di form. Thagere ko pela money ya
Ba fa teo nyaka. Ya fela da.
Like
Get me baka onya ka le motoro ba tseng line.
MJ
gonna get to that.
are brutal.
Let's go clinic nje ke pharmacy for
Even
vaccine.
the clinic ba o fa mahala ba nya go itse selo. Go fa clinic ba lo testa fela for the HIV
never
and
been to
what.
yeah Lena, I've never had a partner or me myself go to the clinic
I've
for the
never
morning
been.
after the only things I've went for yeah it's it
Yeah, let's wrap it up.
Aju, easy jo. Tama ini. To be serious jo. Majita. Jo, kawanan loro telabahan ya mato. Aju mo kala, unala to ni something jo. At least the horo jo jengwana jola mo to na 90. Jola mo to longore. She's legal, man. Auto tshwarela stage tari rape jo jolang ngwana under 18 on kalwa ke ya mathomo banyana baga jo the information is out there le na le di phone le na le internet connection google jo for kam ko kona go tsia na go o tikelle go ka moreng o lebelelo tso di lebellang ka fu tsia the same time o dire research or jo ke preventa byang botse so dira hala because you know hore ntho o irang ho tla eng from yona. So if nka se botsoro o sa ba busy ka nthoile but nna responsible jo do the right thing engwe hape nna personally nna ke le MJ jo and I know quite a few guys ba ba leng hore ntho ke tlo e bolelang they relate to it and they share the same sentiment ne jo aginya ke baby mama ya second hand.
What does that mean?
Ngwana ka wa mathomo nne ngwana wa mathomo. Especially if you are not, for me, this is my personal preference.
Okay.
Especially if you are not,
People don't have babies with say.
yeah, that's why I'm saying, if you are over the age of 25, it's acceptable. One kalwan. If I'm dating you and you are over the age of 25, get kalwa. But if inga jola lo and you are under 24, jo, nna ke baby mama ya second hand. Ke a vistu.
Nna ke nyaka moshimane o ana le ngwana a khona tlhaloganya hore he ke re baby ke tlhokometse ngwana sa mpotsa hore ya mara ke re khona moshia ke khona ke na le ngwana ba tlhaloganya ene ke tlo ene wa itse le wena hona le bana ba hawa ke re tshwantse ba tlhokomele o ba fe attention please. But anyway ene hape banyana ba ka le lebeleng bashimane ba le ba fambana o sa re moshimane like ya ka nna go bedroom ina bothata mara a be school ne
Yeah.
and like o thoma bona ka bedroom or moshimane nka mo fa ngwana like wa bona re hona le space so ya le khoto bola lo ka tlisa preme hona le space please. But anyway
Yeah.
let's falling
Ho etswalla jo, I think everyone has said it. Agitso sanya ku utlwa agitso ro nya ra o ta utlwa ka letlalo.
yeah.
And then yeah, before we close guys, just a huge shout out to Social Top Cafe once again. Ratlharel mo teng e la easy. Ntho okay, the drinks, indoor swimming pool, great vibes. Aste ke ngwe de se thata jo. And then yeah, it's a yeah, na batho ba swima ba.
Right there.
Understand?
But guys bye.
And then ajo kopela don't forget to go and subscribe, le comment, le like, le share. Parkshop Avenue, like area under the Speak Media Network for YouTube, and follow us on TikTok, Instagram, ke Parkshop Avenue, la area. Otherwise, jo, pretty le. Jo mo ka se tlile magula mampere nna go ka magula go Parkshop